Hello and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Download. My name is Tiffany. I am going to be your guide and cosmic channel for this transmission, and we will be connecting to a group of energy beings called the Guides. These are a group of beings that I have been working with for a couple years now, and I really enjoy and appreciate the wisdom because it's direct and a little funny, and also exactly what I always need to hear. So I'm hoping this truth is the same for you as well. I've already set our container, I've called in the guides, and I've set the intention that the information that's received is always of the highest and greatest for you when you receive this message. So don't worry if you're listening to this weeks, months, years after it's released. Know that it's perfect for you. And also, please use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And also, I'm going to give you a little bit of an invitation here. Notice what pushes your edges. Notice what makes you a little bit uncomfortable and be curious about that. Sometimes there's a healing or illumination that happens when we kind of have that, oh, I can't believe she said that moment. So invite curiosity. We did an activation for cosmic curiosity a couple episodes ago. If that sounds like something that you may need, you might want to check out that episode as well. So let's begin, and as always, enjoy. Ah, yes, dear soul, it is that time again. A time to connect, a time to receive, a time to enjoy, and a time to be. We emphasize the last point, a time to be. So many of you are running around like chickens with your heads cut off. We do not like that phrase, but you get an image that makes sense. You are darting here, there, and everywhere, and really all you need to do is sit still. For many of you, this is nearly an impossibility, as you tend to even twitch or shake your leg or have these little idiosyncrasies of humanity experience that you experience when you try to sit still. We want to call your attention to these because these are energies that want to be released. Sometimes they are self-soothing for the body, and sometimes they are truly energies that need to be released. So notice, even as you are sitting here now, do a quick scan. Where in your body do you feel energy? What happens as you allow your awareness to drift to that space? Notice what happens when you allow your breath to enter that space. And perhaps you try to even take a deeper breath and just notice what you notice. For some of you, this may create more discomfort, just like when a balloon is filled to its brim and you try to blow one more blow of air into it, the tension on the surface gets extremely tight, and then it bursts. And all of the energy is allowed to float freely in whatever direction that it wants to be, and the balloon is relieved. This can happen within the body as well. Often many of you feel this increased tension within and you think, I must turn it off, I must numb it out, I must make it stop. So you distract yourself with busyness, with alcohol, with food, with people. You do the jitteriness, the sit and shake your knee at the table just because that's the only thing you know. And today we invite you to consider something different. What if, like the balloon, you actually need to put more energy into the thing in order for it to fully release? And we understand the human mind is going to resist this. It's going to think, oh my gosh, what if I die? And you know what? You will be okay. Trust your intuition, for you know what is right for you. And even as we say this, there are some of you thinking, oh yeah, I have been resisting, I have been numbing, I have been distracting myself from this thing that if I just pushed myself over the edge, I would likely feel much better. In fact, we invite your unconscious to raise to your conscious level of awareness the thing right now that would benefit most from this sensation of expansion to the point of tightness to the point of full release. If you would like, you may jot that down. We're also going to invite the unconscious to rise to your conscious awareness, the thing that will help you to, in essence, make your balloon pop. Trust yourself. Whatever comes is perfect for you, and often the simplest of solutions is the most effective. Again, write this down. You are receiving these teachings energetically. As you sit with this one, you are anchoring into the cosmic consciousness that's been made available to you. There is much that is happening beyond the words in which you are hearing. We also invite you to understand that energy shifts and changes the physical, but as you physically change, those changes happen more quickly. So there is this balance of changing the energetics and changing the physical, and there is a harmony that comes with doing both. Just by sitting in this transmission, you are receiving the knowledge and wisdom to know exactly what needs to happen in order for your balloon of energy to pop and release. You also received the conscious intelligence in order to physically support that process. You could do one or you could do other, and also you can do both. Know what is right for you, allow your intuition to be your guide, and also remember there is a part of the human mind that is still operating from a state of fear and will think, I don't want to do that thing. In this case, we bring to you the story, the parable of the dog with a thorn in its foot who is walking around and not using that foot because it is so painful. It won't even allow its owner to pull the thorn from its foot. It just begins to no longer use that foot until it eventually atrophies and that leg becomes of no use. Many of you are so afraid of touching the thorn that you are avoiding and numbing out entire aspects of your lives. Allow yourself to be in the temporary discomfort of healing, of removal of the thorn, so that you can return the use, the harmony, the balance of all aspects of yourself, of your life, and of your existence here as a human. All is temporary. You are a self-healing mechanism that is intended to continue, to grow, to heal, to ascend, to illuminate. This is who you are. And we understand that this is coming in a very direct, very pushing manner. And that is because some of you need to be pushed. You've grown so comfy and cozy in your little comfort bubbles that you're atrophying and you don't even realize that there is a life that is meant to be lived. Go, my dear, live it. We have stated plenty for the human consciousness to understand, and many of you are receiving well beyond these words in energetic and vibrational alignment. We continue to anchor in these truths and these awarenesses into your energetic field, into your DNA, into your vibrational essence, with ease and with grace, allowing all healings and illuminations to be supported and to be received in a way that is perfect for you. That is all that we have for you today. With love. I'd be curious to know, and would love to hear in the comments, what your experience of these transmissions are. I feel so much and so differently in each experience. That one felt very forward pushing, very direct, very inspired. If you're familiar with like the essence of the planets, it felt very Mars energy, very masculine, very this is how to do it. And yet, even as I felt this very direct, very inspired, very motivated essence, it was followed with this very soft, feminine place to land. This inner knowing, this beautiful sense of like, this is who you are. This is what you already know to be true. So for that, energy right here, all heart energy, it was very, very heart tingly. And as I said, I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. What did you feel? What did you notice? Maybe what are you taking away? All right, that's all I have for today. We'll see you again next week.